guys, it's Becky, and it is time to open up our January dollar bead box and dollar bead bag. And I'm excited because ever since I found these organizers, I have been getting so much more use out of my dollar bead bag and box and dollar bead bag, because being able to see everything when I'm working from them is so much easier for me to work with. And so I'm going to be organizing them into these. I usually, when I do my sorting, I use a 15 grid organizer that you guys have seen before if you've been on this channel. This is a 24 grid organizer. It's actually a diamond painting organizer, but it has these little small individual ones that I can put things in. And the reason that dollar bead box and dollar bead bag is a little bit different is that often the beads are smaller than in some of my other subscriptions. And there's a lot of them. There's a ton of them. So that's why the 15 grid doesn't really work as well for this, but this works great and it is perfect. And I love that. So I subscribe to both the dollar bead box and the dollar bead bag. The dollar bead bag is an $8 additional add-on subscription where you get 8 strands of beads, check glass fire polish beads, 4 3mm, 4mm, and it's $8. So it's a no-brainer to go ahead and do that. And look at the pastel colors on this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at these. These are so beautiful. And they did email me to tell me that they put the wrong insert in my box. So that's not what these are. I do have it written down from the email what they're supposed to be. So when I go through my dollar bead bag, we will get the correct colors when we do that. I'm going to go ahead and set them up over here. So let's take a look at this. I am covering up the coupon code so that, because it's for subscribers only, but we have a lot of changes over the past year, too many to go into detail, and they're ready to start this brand new year with a brand new outlook. So that's why they have added one of these. And so I guess our theme for this month is brand new year. And I've got my list of beads and strands that we can pull out of here. So we've got our stuff in our little Ziplocs. Ooh, what a fun bead mix. I love the pastels and the blues and all of that. This is great. I'm enjoying this so far already. And it looks like we've got some wintry blue kind of colors, but we're also got some pinks in here, which is great because it adds a little bit more, and we can be working with that as we head into Valentine's Day. That's pretty fun. All right, let me get these guys out of the way, and we will go over our strands first, and then we'll go through these. All right, so those are the dollar bead box strands, and these are our dollar bead bag strands. So let's pull out all of our 4mm and our 3mm. And some of these will be the same colors as the others, and some of them will be a little bit different. Some of them will match and go really well together, and some of them are just going to be complementary to the others. And I love when they do that, when they make an effort to have a cohesive amount of these beads. So for the 3mm, they gave me a list of 6 different colors that they could be, but you only get 4. So one of them is a matte light aqua or a matte blue violet, and I believe this is my matte blue violet. Let's get something white behind it so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, there we go. I think my autofocus was locked. There we go. So matte blue violet, and there is 3mm and 4mm for both of these. And let me get these open so we can start putting some of these away. I'm going to go ahead and put my 3mm away first. Actually, are they matte or are they just regular blue violet? I think they're just regular blue violet. But here we go. We've got a matte light aqua and a matte aqua. So this would be the light aqua, and this would be the regular aqua, and they are both a matte finish. Let's get them put away. Light blue. So I think the matte aqua color, you either have that or a pink opal color. I did not get the pink opal color. So if you are opening up yours and you see a different color and not this matte aqua color, you might get the pink opal instead. And then there is a light pink as well. There's also a light pink strand in the 4mm. And it's possible that you might get the matte light aqua in your 4mm or the matte blue violet. I didn't get either of those in my 4mm, but I did get light aqua. It's not matte light aqua, it's just light aqua. And tanzanite vitriol. Look at this one. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love fire polish beads. All right, let's get these guys put away. In their little sections. Then we can go through the list of bead strands from the dollar bead box. Again, I kind of love the soft pastel-y colors that we have got with this box. It is really, really pleasant on the eye. I know I've been really, really loving holiday colors. I've been loving fall colors. I've been loving some of the Art Deco colors that we've been having, but I also really love having a color palette that is great together, but is totally different from something else that I'm looking at right now. Having some variety. I know some of you will agree with me on that it is great to have some variety sometimes. But if I'm still feeling like the blue and silver wintry scapes, there's some of that in here that I can still make with. But if I'm feeling some light pinks and maybe some purples and that sort of thing, I can jump into that too. All right, so there we go. That's our fire polish beads for now. All right, let's open up our strands. So we've got some check glass pinch beads. Ice blue, that's these ones right here. And that is a beautiful ice blue. That is glorious. Let me get some scissors to cut this thread that's holding it. Yeah, what I was saying about like the blues and silvers and icy colors, we definitely have some of that kind of palette in this box. So it's very on theme for wintry. And you know, there are times when I don't think I will ever get tired of that kind of color palette. Just gonna be real honest here. I love that. And then we've got some glass 2-hole beads, and these are pyramid beads or stud beads. And you all know I probably really, really love these a lot and making things with these. And I think this would be such a fun bead to use, this specific color, in maybe a wrap bracelet with some leather and some other beads in there with it, just to have a nice wintry wrap bracelet. Maybe I will do a project with that. I think that's probably what I'm going to do with those, is make a wrap bracelet with those. Let's do the Lucerna bicones. That's these ones, and it is this cadet blue. That's what color this is. It is a nice light blue. I love the diamondy angles of this type of bicone. All right, and those are 6mm, by the way. Now we've got some 3mm Drux that are jet rainbow iris. Look how beautiful those are. I love the shine and the different colors that you get with the rainbow iris coatings. They just make me happy, you know? Like the colors on the outside of a bubble that you just blew. All right, now we've got some check glass daggers, and you either get jet hematite or matte silver with this one. And it looks like I got the matte silver. And these are just some mini daggers, and they are super fun. And I have actually done some little bezels of some coin beads using some mini daggers and made earrings with them. And it was super fun to do, but I don't think I ever made a tutorial on it. So maybe I'll do a tutorial if we got some coin beads. Let me find out when we open these if we got some of them. There might be something else that I can bezel instead and do something fun with that. And then we've got check glass Drux. And this one is Alexandrite. That is the color for this. And it doesn't show against my hand, but there you go. That really, really pretty light, delicate blue. That's what we've got there. Oof. Come on, buddy. Let's get all of these guys off of there. Put away. I love putting beads away, you guys. This is one of my favorite things. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and close that. And then if I need this other space, that'll be fine. But that way I've got a little defining space between my strands and my guys that came in the rest of it. All right, so we've got a check glass button in here, and it is blue periwinkle. Is that this guy? Oh, look at that. So that's the back of the button. We've got our shank, and then the front of the button has this design. It is smooth. That design is like kind of lamp worked into it, I think. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous button. I love this button. Holy cow. I'm blown away by this. And you know, you can buy more of these on their site if you subscribe to this. It is something that you can have access to. And they've got that 10% off coupon that you can use if you're a subscriber too. So I think I might go for more buttons. If I'm real honest, I might be getting some buttons. And then we've got the Czech Fire Polish Jet Vintage. This is 10mm fire polish beads. We love these big guys, the big shiny guys. It's jet with silver, so it is both of these, and we've got 6 of those. Love sparkly. All right, then we've got some Czech glass rondelles in light aqua. That's these guys, and they are 3mm. Let me get these spilled out into my ladybug dish so you can get a good look at them. There they are. Czech glass rondelles. Did I get all of them? There's one behind the card. Come here, buddy. Don't you want to go with your friends? There we go. That is a gorgeous color. Whoop. For these delicate tiny beads. All right. Then we've got a Czech glass heart leaf. There are 2 of these. And the color here is either opaque light blue or opaque light blue with dark pink wash. So these are our heart leaves. These make fantastic earrings, I think. Opaque light blue with a pink wash. And it kind of gives them, because you've got the blue and pink, it kind of gives them an overall purple vibe with that. All right, so then we've got some Chinese crystal cut rectangles, periwinkle rainbow iris, and you know what? It's such a silly color name to say out loud, but I love periwinkle as a color. It is one of my favorites. We've got 4 of these. Then we've got pewter heart and key toggle. That's perfect for a Valentine's Day make. Look at that. Or maybe instead of using it as a clasp, you could have it as part of a pendant or a focal. Maybe I'm having ideas about that. You don't have to use it as a toggle. It doesn't have to be a closure. You could do other fun things with it. Czech glass waterfall cut. Is that the crystal ones? They're 8mm, and this is the waterfall cut, it looks like. Ooh, look how pretty this is. It is so sparkly. Yeah, these are These are special. They are 8mm and there are 10 of them. Right there in that box. And then we've got a check glass heart. Whoop, come on. I'm trying to get this open. All right, now this check glass heart is beautiful. It is. Where's the... Kiwi heart, kiwi heart. Here we go. That's what it is. It's kiwi heart, and it is crystal pink with a gold wash. Looks like we have a hole drilled from the top to the bottom. That would make a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous focal. Stick those. These are the check glass hearts that I was reading first. They are matte black AB. They're 8mm, and there are 10 of these. Looks like we have one side that is matte black, and the other side has the AB finish. And then we've got a handmade Chinese lampwork bead. The style and color of this will vary, so if you are also a subscriber and you're opening this up, you may get a completely different lampwork bead than I'm getting. I really like this with the pink and white. Hold on. Bloop, maybe? Next to each other, right above that. I'm sorry, I'm having ideas of ways of using those two together. I'm probably going to use them together if I'm going to be real honest about these things. And then we've got a check glass daisy beads, and these are pink. They are 3 by 8mm, and there's 30 of these. Let me stick it on my ladybug guy so you can get a closer look at these. And you see how they are flower shaped. Our little guys. It's a really light pink. It's a baby, sweet, delicate, romantic kind of pink. And you know, I love bright pinks. You guys have already met this part of me, but I also really love these soft, romantic pinks too. And this is somebody who wasn't into pink for a while when I was younger. I was like rebelling against pink. I was like, ah. So it looks like I'm going to be using these 3 extra spaces and sorting my check glass mix into those little bits. So we've got a check glass mix, and I love sorting, guys. It's just one of my favorite things. So we've got a couple of these tulip shaped beads. We've got a couple of these leaf beads that are all blue, so let's put those two together. There's some more blues I can probably put on the same section. Got a bicone. It's very similar to these bicones, but a totally different color. Looks like we've got a spike bead. We've got several spike beads. All right, so let's sort our blues into one section. And I'm going to include these light blues as well. We've got a couple of peanut shaped 2-hole beads. I don't know the actual name of these beads. So I've only ever seen them in mixes like this. I'm sure they have an actual name somewhere, somehow. All right, so I've got my blues all sorted out. Let's get these guys in here, and this is a square bead, and it's a single hole square bead for this. This square bead has a hole right in the center, and so does this square bead. Got a couple rondelles. All right. Yeah, I'm sorting them by color. And here we go. So I've got greens and purples left in here mostly. So let's get all of these green guys. It looks like these are some half Tila matte beads, and we've got a full Tila. No, wait, that's not half Tila. It's a brick bead. Is that a brick bead? Maybe. Maybe. And we've got some peridot color greens. We've got a kiwi bead. We've got some more of those daisy beads, but they are peridot colored. Got some spike beads. Got an elongated rondelle. And you know what? This is sort of halfway between blue and green, but I'm going to stick with greens anyway. It's just a little drop bead right there. Let's stick this guy right in here with our green beads. And then this section will be for our purple guys. So we have several of these. We have one of these kind of, is it simple cut or English cut? Check glass. We've got a couple of these square, not quite square, squashy boxes. One faceted bead. We have a couple of these purpley druck beads. Two tiny spike beads. Look how small they are. One large spike bead. A petal bead. We've got a bicone. Oh, that one's broken. That's fine. I'll just set that aside so it doesn't get put in there with the other beads. This is, it looks like a lentil with a top drilled hole. This is a 2-hole bead, and it is diamond shape, and the holes go parallel to 2 of the sides. We've got a couple of these lighter beads. I'm sorry, I keep bumping that. I'm just trying to get it closer. We've got some more of these peanutty shape 2-hole beads. And just some random other beads as well. Let's get the beads in there, but not the little brokeny bits. All right. Whoop. That's why we sort. All right. Now I've got all of my beads from the Dollar Bead box and Dollar Bead bag for January of 2024. Can you believe it's a whole new year? I can. I hope this year brings all of you happiness, joy, love, and light. And I just want you to know that like this last year has been an amazing year for me, and you guys are a big, big part of it. And I'm looking forward to what we can all do together in this year.